How you doing, everybody? Nick DiVirgilio here to talk to you about this DW machine direct drive kick drum pedal. This is a extremely cool looking kick drum pedal. Check that thing out. Cast out of solid aluminum, got this really cool looking perforated foot plate, contoured heel plate there. This is a fantastic direct drive kick drum pedal. If you've never used direct drive before on your kick drum pedals, you should check it out because it creates a solid link between the foot plate here and the whole beater assembly. There's no chain or strap. Completely takes away the lag between the footboard and the beater. Sometimes when you're playing fast and the footboard comes back up, you know, it could come up slower than your foot does sometimes, and especially if you're playing fast, kind of metal, blast beats, the way a lot of drummers play these days. Direct drive is definitely the way to go for that because it's just a completely solid feel between your foot and the pedal. Never moves, there's never any kind of weird variations or lag. This pedal definitely does that kind of thing. There's an amazing amount of adjustments you can do on this thing. It's smooth as silk, and we'll get into all those right now. DW thought of everything when they made this pedal, such as this rod that connects the beat assembly to the whole footboard here. It spins freely. The cam here is almost like it's not connected. It's connected on the side, so it's smooth as silk right there. DW made this pedal extremely easy to use and to adjust, such as, say you want to adjust the spring tension. The old school way is you had to unscrew the nut, pull the spring down, tighten it, screw it back up, get on your hands and knees. Now, you don't have to do that here. All you do is take your trusty drum key that they give you, and when you tighten or loosen, it automatically tightens or loosens the tension for you. It's really, really cool. Simple as that. And back. That is a sweet feature. Other ways to adjust this pedal are, if you want to adjust the fulcrum, again, super easy adjustment. Loosen that tension screw right there. And it pulls up or down. This actually makes the pedal a little bit lighter feeling. When you have it up high, as opposed to down low, it's a little bit heavier feeling. You adjust it to wherever you feel comfortable. So you want to have the foot plate higher or lower. Now again, a very easy adjustment. There's a simple screw right here. Loosen it up. Goes up or down. Place it wherever you like. Tighten it back up and you're good to go. DW also marked the pedal with factory settings. So if you ever kind of want to get it back to its original setting, you can kind of hit restart, and there's lines on each adjustment that show exactly where they set it when it left the factory. Easy to put back to its normal beginning setup. They have what they call their tri-pivot toe clamp. These little guys here move freely, and what that does is when you put it on your kick drum hoop, you know, kick drum hoops are round, this adjusts itself automatically to the roundness of the kick drum hoop, so it always stays in place and it won't damage your kick drum hoop. It sits in there nice and easy, nice and tight. The pedal will never move. It's great. Another really cool feature about the beater, this is a self-flattening beater. It basically moves freely. It just moves a little bit back and forth, but what it does is it means that your beater will hit the kick drum head perfectly flat every time. Sometimes kick drums are at a little bit of an angle. If you put the spurs really long, you know, the kick drum kind of lean back like this. You know, make it to your comfort level, right? So this beater will adjust itself automatically, which is great. Also, you get a nice little handy dandy case. Here's the case right there. Inside the case, you get this cool little manual. It shows you how to make every adjustment on the pedal. Easy to read, easy to get through. Very simple. You also get this little bag of tricks. DW, like I said, they thought of everything. In the little pouch, they give you a couple more beater heads. The one that comes from the factory is the flat beater head. You also get a kind of rounded one and a plastic one with no felt at all. So you can get a nice snap out of this. The sound won't be too different from the round or the beater or the flat one. It's just whatever your preference is. And going along the lines with the super easy adjustments of this pedal, if you want to change these out, all you do is unscrew it. Comes off, you put the next one on. There you have it. Also, you get some weights. From the factory, the beater comes with one weight. These are 10 grams a piece, these little guys. So you can go from, well, nothing, if you don't want to have any weight in there at all, to all the way up to 40 grams. 40 grams is really, really heavy, but, you know, it could be good practice for building your strength in your leg and in your calves. Or if you just like that power of having a heavy beater, you'll definitely get a lot of power and a lot of volume when you put the extra weight in. And again, these are super easy to use. They just slide in and out like that. Put however many you like. Put the little beater thing right back on, twist it on. You're good to go. You could do that in between songs if you really wanted to on a gig. All right, now that I've shown you how this pedal is put together, the adjustments that you could make on the pedal, let's connect it to the kick drum. Let me show you how it feels underneath the foot and how easy it is to make those adjustments while it's connected to the kick drum itself. All right, now I've put the kick drum pedal on the kick drum. Let me show you how it plays and how it feels. The first thing is this perforated foot plate. It is very smooth, and they did that on purpose to make it easy or easier for drummers to play doubles, triple strokes. You can slide your foot back and forth on this foot plate. Very easy, it's smooth as silk. So if you want to do a quick double, you just do this. You can go from the back of the kick plate to the front, kind of like that. There's no grab on the bottom of your shoe from the foot plate at all. It's nice. Right now I have the pedal in its factory position, very smooth. There's definitely no lag at all between the foot plate and the beater. The pedal actually feels like it's all part of my leg and part of my foot. All right, let me get into how easy it is to adjust this kick drum pedal while it's connected to the kick drum. Say you want your spring tension adjusted. Take your trusty drum key that they give you. Right there, a couple of quick turns. You're good to go. I just made it even lighter feeling in the foot. Say you want your beater angle a little bit farther back or a little bit farther forward. Quick, loosen it right there. Get it wherever you like. Stays in place. Tighten it back up. You're good to go. Now I like where the foot pedal, the angle of the foot pedal is, so I'm not going to adjust that right now, but one thing I did find is when I adjusted the fulcrum setting, which is this one right here, right underneath the beater arm, it made the pedal very light feeling. Let me show you how that one works. Quickly unscrew it. It's so easy. It moves around like butter. Tighten her back up. I find that very light and very easy to play like that. It's really, really cool. Now lastly, let me show you what it's like when I add some of the little 10-gram weights onto the beater head. All right, I got my little weights here. Just unscrew the top of the beater. Drop them in. Now I'm putting all four in here. This is like it's gonna feel like I'm going to the gym and going for a workout with all four of these little weights in here. But if you're a drummer that likes that kind of thing, you can have that kind of thing. It projects more, it gives more power to the beater hitting the kick drum head. And it's definitely a lot heavier. I can feel it in my calves, I can feel it in the top of my foot and the front of my shin as well. You can sit here and keep your heel on the back of the foot plate and do some exercises like this. You will get a fantastic shin workout. All right, so you can play like this for a while, get yourself some workout, work with the heavier beater, take a couple out, and your beater head will feel like a feather. Be nice and light, and you can kind of go back and forth for practice, on the gig, whatever you like. All right, well, in closing, if you're in the market for a direct drive kick drum pedal, if you've never tried direct drive before, this could be a fantastic option. DW has thought of all the tricks and made this not only a very smooth playing, feeling kick drum pedal, but it's also awesome looking, infinitely adjustable, and it just feels great. If you need any more information about this DW direct drive kick drum pedal, just contact your Sweetwater sales engineer.